having a good time here. Your questions, your money. Welcome back. I'm Tracy Burns along with Dagan McDowell. Call us. You got a half hour, 877-249-9626. You can always email us your money at foxbusiness.com. We want all questions entrepreneurial.
Right now, it's time to sell it. And this week's entrepreneur is Marsa Truscott. She met Startup Nation co-founder Jeff Sloan in our very own green room, and he has been sharing some advice on growing her inspirational business. So Marsa, tell us about, we want to hear more about what you're doing and where you and Jeff are in the process of selling it.
Great. Well, first, at Be Inspired, we are so excited to be here today, and thank you. We're very, very grateful for the opportunity. At Be Inspired, we came together as three girlfriends who were working on our own personal goal sets, and decided we had an amazing synergy, and we wanted to apply that to give back to the world in a greater capacity. And that's when I met our co-founder, Kristen Novak, who 10 years ago created the idea of an inspirational box. And as a result of her sister's daughter being diagnosed with Down syndrome, she wanted to be with her sister across the miles every day and be able to uplift her spirits. So we came together and formed a partnership and symbolically named our company Be Inspired, B-E-E, as in the bumblebee, because as you know, in order for the hive to stay alive, every bee must do its part. And we feel it's the same way with humans. We all work together, and together each achieves more. So
you have to tell us what it is.
Yeah, so we have this beautiful box, artist canvas on our box, and every day I go inside, and it's all about the buzz. I pull out a scroll. If you want to take one too, yeah.
So inside there's a bag, and there's 365. Is that accurate?
A year's worth of inspiration, and you unravel your scroll and read the buzz, which is your inspirational, motivational thought for the day, and then be the buzz by taking action. There's an action orientation that goes along with that, and share the buzz all day long as you go about your day in a positive and uplifting way.
That's pretty incredible. Jeff, what have you, because again, Marsa, the critical part of this is figuring out how to get it out there and how to sell it. And I know Jeff has been working with you on that. Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been formally working with Marsa at all, but I'll tell you that this is more about the entrepreneurs behind the idea, in my opinion, than the idea itself. There's lots of good products out there. This is another good product. You know, one of the things, by the way, about the product that I like is that when you sell it, it's a gift that gives for 365 days a year. It's not one of those gifts that gives for a day or two or a week. It's one of those things that really amortizes its value across an entire year because there's 365 scrolls in the box. But be that as it may, the real key to this product's success is the passion and drive and determination of the entrepreneurs behind it. It's a good idea. You got to get it out there, and if they're inspired to do that, I believe these entrepreneurs are capable of doing it. Actually, you know, one of the hallmarks of a great entrepreneur is to really work hard and do everything you can possibly do to expose yourself and your product. And Marsa is a perfect example of that. She caught me in the green room and said, "What do you think of our product?" And but for doing that, I wouldn't even know this product exists. I wouldn't know Marsa. And there's a perfect example of an entrepreneur taking advantage of every opportunity to get your product out there.
Jen, how would you get this out there?
To capitalize on what he was saying, being the face, there has to be a messenger behind this. There has to be a voice. There has to be that buzz. And it is a buzzworthy topic to talk about, especially at this time period, the last few years. People have been going through really trying times, so people want inspiration. If you look at people's status updates on Facebook, everyone's got a motivational saying up there every day. Just getting out and getting your story heard. There always has to be a backstory, and the backstory is going to be the viral thing that continues to move forward even when you leave the picture. So it's the story that everyone takes that box and takes it with them and says, this is the story behind this company.
You know,
this is a great word-of-mouth product, too. You know,
Right.
once someone buys it, they tell their friends and so on. They give a gift to another person who then gets it, and then they think it's great, and they give a gift to another. I think some ways to get the product out there, I'd suggested this to Marsa. One clever thing is to make the box and the inspirational notes inside available, certainly at the point of purchase. So if you sell this product to a boutique that's going to offer the product at retail, maybe put the box on the counter next to the cash register, and that store can get some relationship building with its customer by giving them an inspirational message. And of course, the product becomes known that way. That's one way to do it. Another way is to make sure you have the website on the scrolls themselves, and maybe at events or in some promotional way. Even we talked about dropping them on the sidewalk somewhere. If people pick them up, read the inspirational message, and the website's there, it's a great way to expose the product.
I can see them dropping off the planes on the beach in the summertime. That's where
Can
all
you tweet an inspirational message every day, and then people will retweet them?
Yes, yeah, that's great. We are on Twitter under Share the Buzz, and Facebook is Be Inspired. And we have a campaign right now. We're trying to get our customer base involved in product development and to help the Hive survive. And we'd like you to become a friend on Facebook and submit your favorite quote. And then every 1,000 fans that we receive on Facebook, we're going to be gifting out to one of our fans a Be Inspired signature box.
Do you have a philanthropic arm to this?
We do. We have partnered with the National Down Syndrome Society as a result of the original concept and why the box was created.
You know, we've been talking a lot about partnering up and joint venturing, and this seems like something that would be great for that. So I'm wondering if you've sought out any partners that you can sell this through.
Well, we're looking for one of the markets we'd like to fan out into retail boutiques. We are currently in Morro Bay at the Seven Sisters Gallery in California, and we are also in a few boutiques in East Lansing, Michigan. But that's one area where we could really use some help. And how do we get this out into?
You walk into the stores and you
You're
tell
kind
them
of
their
sitting.
story.
Ronnie was kind of sitting.
Jump in.
I used to be in the gift novelty business, and I had one of the most successful companies in the country. It was called O'Dawn. And our products, I was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Every year we had one of the, we would always have a hot product. And we invented the concept of printing on toilet paper. We did the crossword puzzles. We did all the best-selling books. And it was a multi-million-dollar business, which we sold to a New York Stock Exchange company. I would license this. This is a great concept. And it's similar to a product that was out there called the Box of Lies. And it had 365 lies that you pulled out. And eventually what made it successful was licensing it to somebody in the calendar business, like Universal Press Syndicate in Kansas City, because this is a great calendar. And a calendar is a lot easier to sell. Every Barnes & Noble, every gift shop, every store, every stationery store, Staples, everybody will sell that type of product because the calendar is a useful product. And if you combine the humor and the heart power that you have in here with the calendar, I think it's a big success.
A day calendar, you mean?
Yes.
Quote of the day. I love that idea.
I didn't know that about you, Ronnie.
Yeah.
I'm kind of, that's unbelievable.
I also see
It's
this.
a very successful company.
This could be a very interesting branded product, for, say, W Hotels, who might want to put something cool like this next to the bed in the hotel room. That's an interesting angle. Have you thought about that at all, Marsa?
You know, Jeff, that's an interesting point. We do have some rollout of this product, and one is kind of the chocolate for the soul, or chocolate for the spirit on your bed pillow. Imagine being at your hotel, long day, long night, come back to your heavenly bed, go to pull back the covers, and there you have this, interesting, beautiful box there waiting for you, and your curiosity is what's inside. And inside is resting inspirational quotes. So as you sleep that night, role-playing in your mind is all of this positivity and inspiration, so you wake up the next morning charged and ready to go.
You think, Ronnie, licensing is the way to go, is to license it?
Well, I think that it's a lot easier with somebody who controls the retail space. And if you go into a Barnes & Noble and you look at the 7 different counters with calendars, or you go into Staples, or you go into Office Depot, go into Walmart, Kmart, and go into all those stores, they sell calendars for 3 to 4 months a year, and everybody's looking for something unique. This is unique, and this hits the heart.
How much does the box retail for?
It retails for $44.95
On your website?
on our website.
In doing a licensing deal, it's going to allow that cost to come down too, so
Way
you
down.
can monetize it to other levels of distribution. Like I work a lot with Avon, and Avon would be perfect for something like this. As a $10 billion business with 750,000 sales representatives all over the U.S., to have them out virally, getting your message out and your product line out, it's going to allow for you to have just different distribution channels so that you can go to the boutiques and work through the boutiques, but also the mass and major retailers as well.
Well, and we
The
feel
only
that our product really has no demographic boundaries. It's the perfect gift for a wife to gift a husband to gift a wife. It's great for the corporate boardroom, an icebreaker, the classroom, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings. We've even had retirees write into our website and tell us that at their cocktail parties in Florida, they're bringing out the Be Inspired box.
Well, Marsa, I will say one. I do too, and I think that you're a great spokesperson for the company.
Great.
So
Thank you.
You have a
Thank
long, long road ahead, and I mean that in a good way.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Marsa Truscott, co-founder of Be Inspired. Will you please keep us posted on how things go?
Absolutely.
All right, best of luck to you. Keep the calls and emails coming, everybody.